I'm Mariah Harrison. Matt has the weekend off, but Val is here with a check on that steamy Memorial Day weekend forecast.
Yeah, you know, for the unofficial start of summer, it is going to be feeling like summer out there. So if you've liked the last couple of days, we've got more of that for the weekend. But the good news, Mariah, no rain, no storms. So even though it's going to be a little toasty out there, it's kind of just what we would want for our Memorial Day. A nice beachside, poolside, boating type of weekend. We're going to continue this hot, mainly dry pattern right on through the start of next week. So as for this morning, temperatures are a couple of degrees warmer than where we started out yesterday. We've already hit 82 in Tampa, St. Pete, Venice. Look at you at 84 already. As we head away from the coast, those temperatures are slowly breaking out of the low 70s. Lake Placid at 72, Northport 71, as well as in Brooksville, Newport Richey to Wesley Chapel. We're in the mid 70s right now. So here's a look at the day ahead. Most of the afternoon in the mid 80s to the low 90s. With that, feeling a couple of degrees warmer as we factor in the high humidity. That's going to stay with us the next couple of days. Winds nice and light out there by the afternoon, maybe up to 10, 15 miles per hour, but wind not much of an issue all weekend long. So here's a look at the next couple of days. We are staying in the low 90s, but I'll talk about if any rain chances are in sight next week. Coming up, Mariah. The season starts June 1st, so be sure to catch our hurricane preparedness show, Storm Season 2024. It airs tonight at 11 p.m. The Fox 13 weather team covers everything you need to know, including why the season is expected to be so active. You can catch that tonight at 11 o'clock.
And you guys did a really good job preparing for this, too, so if you can stay up for it,
well,
we know it's late.
I certainly will be up for it. But yeah, there's a lot of good stuff in that. We talk about things that you can prepare for, some cool things about storm surge and the preparations that you can take, knowing where you are, of course, as you mentioned, evacuations and county plans. That's very important. And you have a kit maybe, what can you do to enhance it, get it ready? There's always things that can be done ahead of.
It should be getting better and more thorough every single year. And like I said, if you feel like you've heard it 1,000 times, here's 1,001.
Yeah.
You can't hear it too many times.
You really can't. I mean, it really only takes one storm, and it's those situations when you're in them, when you realize, oh no, my batteries are corroded. I didn't charge that. I don't have enough of this. Make sure we have food and water for our pets.
Absolutely.
Of course, we could go on and on. But again, tonight at 11, you'll learn more coming from us and all of the stories that we've been working on leading up to. But luckily for the weekend, no storms in sight.
Great.
Quite the
holiday
opposite.
Weekend.
Yes. So for the long weekend, a lot of us, of course, we're going into this weekend reflecting on all those who have served and still continue to. So we thank them for our service. And, you know, we'll thank the weather gods for this beautiful weather, because really it's going to be a nice one to spend some time outside. More of the heat, though, and more of the humidity. So if you do have outdoor plans, find some shade at times during the main afternoon heating hours. The humidity is going to be up there pretty much the next several days. So not only find some shade, but of course, make sure you're staying hydrated. Temperatures really all across the state are going to be trending warmer than normal for the end of the month. So we'll be talking temperatures about 5 degrees warmer than normal, but areas around Jacksonville, St. Augustine, closer to 10, 12 degrees above average for the holiday weekend. It hasn't just been hot here, but really the last month of the dry season, really, we have not had any rain here. So we have kind of expanded our drought conditions just a bit. We don't have any extreme or severe drought in the state, so that is good news. But we have seen that expand for central, southern parts of the state. Now about 58% of the state completely drought-free. And for Saturday, Sunday, Monday, no rain in sight. A weak front going to approach. So Tuesday into Wednesday, we'll get a little bit of rain here around the area. But the best rain to the south and east of the state. So where we see the blue color there, that's where we could get an inch or more. But this very light green color here around the Bay Area, that's very spotty rain totals. Even some of our coastal communities, doesn't look like any rain accumulation going to be possible. Some of those sea breeze winds push that rain away from the coast. So really the big story, big ridge of high pressure from Texas to Florida, going to dominate some very warm weather. So right on through Memorial Day, more in the way of these low and mid 90s across the state, even stretching to parts parts of Austin. 95, feeling even hotter the next couple of days. But hey, how about this shot in Hudson Beach this morning? 81, calm winds, absolutely beautiful out there. Blue sky in Riverview also looking fantastic. So here's a look at the next couple of hours in Tampa. We're 82 now, but we'll be in the low and mid 90s all across the area. So with the heat, nice one to be out on the water. Just going to be talking 5-10 mile per hour knots today. And then the next few days, more sunshine and more warmth in store through next week. Mariah?
Val, thank you. Okay, it's the unofficial.
Get your day started the right way with Good Day Tampa Bay.
Good Saturday morning and good day, Tampa Bay. So far, certainly is a beautiful start to our holiday weekend. We've got nothing but blue sky out there, so it is going to be a really abundantly sunny next couple of days. But of course, that comes with a good deal of heat, and even humidity is going to be quite up there. We have high pressure just to the east of us, a storm system rolling through parts of the Tennessee Valley. That won't bring us any impact. We're going to be on the south side of that front. Not going to be talking any rain chances for us around the weekend, but check out dew points right now all around the area. 79, the dew point in Venice, quite high. Otherwise, low 70s along the coast. A couple of spots hanging on to some upper 60s where we have dew points in the 70s, much more sticky, much more humid compared to those in the 60s. Right now, temperatures low 80s for Tampa, Sarasota, St. Pete. We've got mid 80s for southern parts of the state and around the Panhandle. A little bit more comfortable, mid to upper 70s right now. Couple of our inland spots still hanging on to the 70s. Not for too much longer, though. It's going to be a quick warm up. And of course, it's going to be feeling a little bit hotter today than our actual air temperature as we factor in that high humidity. So feels like temperatures close to the triple digits for our Memorial Day weekend. And that's as highs. They are going to be staying in the 90s the next couple of days. We'll talk more details coming up this next half hour. Mariah?
Val, thank you.
And now, Fox 13 meteorologist Valerie Mills with your Sky Tower radar forecast.
Well, you can't be too busy to enjoy a beach, a boat, a pool day like today. How about this shot over the River House Palmetto? This down in the Bradenton, Sarasota area. Beautiful there. A light chop. You see some boats out cruising around. 82 there. We've got west-northwest winds in the Palmetto area right around 5 miles per hour. So really beautiful conditions. And all across the area, it's going to be a great boating weekend. Couldn't really ask for much more for our Memorial Day weekend. Seas running 1 foot or less today, tomorrow. Light chop right on through Memorial Day. We'll have west winds today, 5 to 10 knots. By tomorrow afternoon, those will come in out of the southwest, even lighter tomorrow on the water. Pretty much about 5 knots there. High tide today hits at 2:42 p.m. Low tide just before 11:20 tonight. And for your Sunday, we'll hit a high tide 3:27 p.m. As for heading to the beach today, some breezes out of the northwest, mostly less than 10 miles per hour, though. So really comfortable wind out there as temperatures reach right around 90 degrees on St. Pete Beach. Most of this afternoon really comfortable in the mid to upper 80s. So a lot of sunshine. It's going to be warm out there. So I think those breezes out of the north and northwest will be feeling a little bit nicer. But as we factor in the high humidity, the high dew points, along with the temperatures, here's a look at what it's going to feel like out there. So by 2 o'clock, it's going to be feeling a couple of degrees warmer than our actual air temperature. Hottest near Venice and Northport, where it's likely going to be feeling like 102, maybe even up to 103 in the peak afternoon hours. So our inland spots feeling like 99 in Winter Haven, around Frostproof, Haines City as well, feeling more like the mid-90s for the Bay Area. So that's a little bit closer to where our actual temperatures will be, but still, it's going to be feeling warm out there, and our heat risk is going to continue to amplify a bit more. So really watching the heat build in even more by Monday. The spots where we see some of those red colors there, that's where we're looking at a higher heat risk, and we're just going to continue to watch that build in through the start of next week. More heat, more dry weather in store as high pressure stays with us. We've got a couple of storm systems this morning moving through parts of the Tennessee Valley, the deep south. We're really not going to get in on any of those systems. So they continue to just kind of lift off across our area. Some active weather today for parts of the southern plains. But for us, high pressure just going to mean a lot of sunshine, a lot of heat, a little bit of a break from the humidity next week as some rain chances will move in by next Tuesday and Wednesday. Doesn't look to be too impressive at this point, but here's a look at your day planner for tomorrow. Another mild start, mid-70s. We reach for highs for your Sunday in in the low 90s for the coast, mid 90s as we head away from the coast. And from there, not really much impactful rain in sight, but next Tuesday, that'll be our next chance for some showers and storms. All right, now it's time to wish you happy. If you're hoping to dip in today, going to be great to be poolside, beachside, a lot of heat, certainly feeling summer-like out there for the weekend. And hey, the Royals taking on the Rays today just after 4 o'clock. If you're heading to the game, bring the water, bring the shade with you. It's going to be pretty hot even as you're making your way home. Temperatures still in the mid-80s. A lot of sunshine to enjoy today. We'll talk more about your weekend weather right after this break. We couldn't handle those, not this bay waters, but the bay on the other side of the country. Certainly a lot chillier. Some sharks I wouldn't want to bump into over there, that's for sure.
True. I mean, I get a little, testy about like, oh, it's only 60 something. I don't know, I'll wait. The water.
Luckily, it's about 87 today, so I think
close to bath water.
That's
getting there.
That's up there in the bathtub category. At least it's not hot tub.
That's true. We'll just wait till summer.
Just wait till summer. We certainly will get there. A lot of our water temperatures around the state, they've already warmed into the low and mid 80s. A couple of spots, just a few though. Still in the 70s, Apalachicola, and up off the coast of kind of the St. Augustine, Jacksonville area, some upper 70s there. But as our water temperature is at 87 in Clearwater, let's go ahead and look at our average. In the month of May, our average water temperature at Clearwater, 78. So about 10 degrees warmer than that right now. That puts us closer to the July-August time frame. So that just puts it into perspective how hot our waters are, especially for this time of year. These warm waters, that are what driving such an extreme hurricane forecast for this upcoming 2024 season. So at least with those warm waters, great on the beach for today. A high of about 89 today on St. Pete Beach. Northwest winds 5-10 miles per hour. So a lot of sun. Those breezes out of the northwest going to be feeling quite nice as it's going to be warm all afternoon. A lot of sunshine, so find some shade. Make sure you're staying hydrated. Mostly less than 10-mile-per-hour winds all day as we reach into the low and mid-90s all across the area. So we're going to be running warmer than average really the next several days. As our heat index values, that's what it actually feels like outside. By Monday, feeling more like 97 the next couple of days through the middle of the week. So we're going to be dealing with those higher heat index values. Our heat risk is going to continue to be about moderate, but by Memorial Day, parts of the Bay Area kind of will see this red color spread in. That's where we're looking at a major heat risk. So of course, high temperatures, high dew points, that means it's going to be feeling quite muggy out there, feeling hotter than what our actual air temperature is. So here's a look at our highs today. It's likely going to be feeling more like 96 this afternoon in Tampa compared to our high that we're forecasting about 92. Areas around Venice, Northport likely going to be feeling like the triple digits by around that 3-4 o'clock hour. That's when we get the hottest feeling temperatures of the day. And high pressure just off the coast, that's going to keep us under this dry pattern. We have a storm system moving through parts of the Tennessee, the Mississippi Valley, but that rain not going to arrive for us. So for the afternoon hours, very isolated sea breeze showers, mainly for our inland spots. We'll rinse and repeat it for tomorrow. Some of our inland areas get in on some storms, but notice on our exclusive Fox model, really not a whole lot to talk about the next few days. So more of this heat's going to be in store for tomorrow. Here's a look at your day planner on Sunday. Mid-70s to start the day, mid-90s to wrap it up, and finally some rain chances to talk about next Tuesday. Not really going to deliver a whole lot, but any rain is good rain at this point, Mariah.
Thank you, Val. Okay. Sounds beautiful.
Be better than we sound at playing those instruments. We were just
watching that story. We found out we both tried we played the flute. You said you tried the flute?
I tried the flute after I tried the trombone.
I wish that I could see
me and the trombone
footage. How long did you play the flute for, though?
For 1 year.
Okay. I got like 5 years down on the flute.
Okay, well, you're a professional. I stick with what I know, which is dancing and doing the weather.
Which is gorgeous today.
Yeah, you guys get out and enjoy it. Make sure you bring the water, get some shade at times. It's going to be feeling hot today, tomorrow, and for Memorial Day, a high of 93, but a lot of sunshine to enjoy.
Yeah, whether you're headed out on the boat, maybe you're going to the beach, just try to stay cool because those are 90s.
Feeling hot, hot.
very, very hot as we inch closer to those summer temperatures.
Yeah.
And makes it also, we ran the story a little bit earlier this morning about securing those umbrellas.
Yes.
That's something not to forget as you head out to the beach today. Just make sure you secure those umbrellas. Wind-wise, are we doing okay?
Luckily, not too much wind. And Mariah, 7 days till the start of hurricane season. So it is that time of year
to get prepared.
Last weekend before it starts.
All right. Well, thank you, Val, and thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. We're back tomorrow morning at 7.